Welcome to the Apocalypse, a 2020 YouTube world where every single video on the platform has been designated made for kids or not made for kids. Every video and channel that is blatantly directed to the impressionable minds of young children are now subject to restrictions under COPPA. Content creators who could have child-attractive content, but is clearly presented to an older audience should be exempt from COPPA for the most part. But there is the ever-present danger of the YouTube algorithm, which can automatically mark videos made for kids on the basis of keywords and images, regardless of context or appeal for all ages. These regulations could even have the possibility of being weaponized against creators that YouTube finds problematic.
But that's not going to stop me from reviewing a very niche character. Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Generation Select Lancer. Sir? No, wait, that's not right. Korean import sticker. So, yes, this was officially imported through Hasbro Korea. Or Hasbro Far East, as it says on the box. Prepared since July of 2019. And it also has the name of Studio Deluxe Lancer. Seriously, they kind of just lumped it in with the movie studio series. From Vietnam, and there's Hasbro Korea right there. AS customer service number there. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that this sticker covers up this sticker, the only identifiable part of what this product is, because all the Generation Select boxes are identical, as you might know. Side of the box, the other information here. I mean, I wish they would have just put the Korean sticker right here. That would have been the cleanest, but nope. They just put it right on the bottom of the box. So Lancer here transforms into a orange and purple variation of the Tesla Cybertruck. Very slim looking Cybertronian Tesla car trucky thingy. With the obvious hands here. Pretty sleek and Cybertronian. I mean, we've already had this mold three times, or like 4 to 5 times. And I don't know if anyone else pointed this out, but it looks like this is a broken pin, but that's actually because there's a little screw hole that went through here. Consequently, that wheel is the easiest to pop off. The other ones might need some extra force to pop those out if you so desire. Anyway, yes, pretty nice Cybertronian windows. Very solid windows. And personally, I like to store the weapons in vehicle mode like this, putting the little gun in the bottom there and plugging it in the back. Some oversized dragster spoiler thruster thing, except it can't really do a wheelie. Quick size comparisons. Generations RC. Hello Carbot Leap, or Leaf. And Starby. Those are the fembots. Oh, and Lago. And Bump. And very enjoyable to twiddle around like that. And here's Lancer in her robot mode. For the viewers who would be completely familiar with this, or this, but has absolutely no idea who in the flippin' old world this female robot is. Lancer was one of the female Autobots back in the old Generation 1 Transformers cartoon that aired in the old days of 1985. I mean, the episode she appeared in, it was in 1985. And Lancer in particular was just a background character. Now, this is like the 4th or 5th or 6th time this robot mode has been used, but Officially, this is the very first time Korea's getting this mold, because Korea couldn't handle the power of the primes. It's basically the exact same as Greenlight, who in turn was a remolding of Power of the Prime's Moonracer. So what was molded for Greenlight from Moonracer, are the arms, which are more flappy, and also don't have 5mm holes unlike Moonracer, and different legs. And feet, apparently. Although they're looking very kibbly, with just these front wheel parts, these front panels just sticking out like that, and feet with some very obvious window bits. She's just literally standing on windows. Kind of unsightly and would be kind of likely to scrape and scratch if rolled on a hard surface. Of course, the egregious thing is this much back kibble, because she has to combine, because most robots do. I suppose you can fold this down a little bit to make it look like a nice little skirt flap, although that's meant to cover up the legs, so yeah, like that. That kind of makes a nice skirt flap. And you can, I don't know, splay these out to give her some thigh wings. Anyway, I'm just fiddling around here. Looking at more details, the body is distinctly feminine, and also looks like she has pretty well-defined abs. And there's also a little collar here, and a little Autobot symbol there, and her head is looking very purple and lippy, very nice lavender lips, with a little visor. Nice head sculpt. That's reminiscent of her only appearance in that old cartoon. And some nice slender lavender thighs. And some purple plastic and purple paint. That's a very minor discrepancy that's not all too noticeable. And the lavender fits. And her accessories have the official names of the JF-10 Gravitas Blaster and the C-50 Sonic Electro Armor. And I've noticed the instructions actually use Greenlight's head instead of Lancer's head here. Because remold. You can plug the gun in her 5mm hands, or on her back as for storage. And take this spark armor, and you can plug it in the hand like some sort of big, vaguely gun-shaped thing. Or you could put it inverse like this for some sort of awkwardly holstered shield. And then you can take out this purple piece for a little mini handgun. And finally, you can take these tabs here and then tab them onto the side of her chest here. For a very ridiculous looking fanny pack, which can incubate any Spark Armor or Prime Master or any Dark Matrix. Evilness of Nemesis Prime aside, this is a nice complementary color. Articulation. Ball socket, ball socket, ball socket, ball socket. Hinged knee. Hinged knee with a nice side-to-side swivel. Waist. Nice ball socketed and posable. Although that back cable will really make her flop a bit. Size comparisons. Generations RC. Generations Windblade. Hello Carbot Leap. Hello Carbot Starby. A shark. And some nano metal figs, because why not? Objectively, Lancer is a decent bot, but Lancer being imported via Hasbro Korea is just the most oddest thing I've ever seen. Of all the Generation Selects Hasbro Korea could have imported, they chose Lancer. Lancer. The main reason anyone would buy this very obscure character is to complete the combiner that is Orthia, because she is the final component. But as I said earlier, Power of the Primes wasn't released over here in Korea, so she's just standalone. If Hasbro Korea really did have a limit of 1 generation selects, I think any of the other generation selects would have been better than Lancer. For starters, Combat Megatron, who would have perfectly complemented the G2 style combat hero Optimus Prime, who was released in the 2012 Transformers Generation Ultimate Gift Set, which was released at general retail here back in 2012. Or Red Wing, who as a generic repaint of Starscream here would have been a good army builder or bodyguard of this treacherous backstabber. Or Galactic Man Shockwave, which would have been a perfect tribute to Korea's contribution to the Transformers brand, referencing Toyco's distribution of the Astro Magnum robot toy that would become this one-eyed logical Decepticon we know today. Smokescreen would have been nice, but then that would be a mold repeat of Barricade and Blue Streak here. Or Nightbird, because female robot ninjas are cool. Or Hotshot, which would have been perfectly nostalgia-inducing of Transformers Galaxy Force that was released here and localized in the old 2008. Check out my 35 years of Transformers in South Korea if you haven't already. Or even Chromar or Zatar. They're slightly above the level of obscurity of Lancer, but regardless, those weaponizers are fun, customizable things. But no, we got Lancer, who is pretty lackluster on her own and was always meant to be part of a group. Lancer is all by herself. If anyone wants to complete Orthia here, they're going to have to outsource it from other Asian countries, like always. They think this was just the most easily accessible stock they had, so I guess that's why they just went with Lancer and just went with it like Lancer. I can't emphasize how odd they only imported the obscure character Lancer in Korea. As for Lancer's undocumented arm mode, use it as a replacement arm, use it as a replacement leg, or buy literally an arms and legs worth of Orthia parts, or buy 4 Lancers and combine the like Clonus or whatever. This San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, as explicitly advertised on official listings, retails for 30,000 Korean won. Though that's about $10 more pricey than a $20 deluxe, it's still a acceptable inflation for a premium product. And I think it's kind of better than the inflated prices we got a few years back. But I don't think Lancer will be selling very well and will probably linger in those online shops for a long time. Hopefully not several years.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to tune in for more Korean robot content. And feel free to share and comment. I think the YouTube comments are still here for this video, but in case they aren't, please comment on my other social media platforms. And until next time, this is KRBrickBot signing off.